Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, October 24th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So, again, nothing was accomplished in the bigger picture by the bulls yesterday. They did take back some short pressure early in the day, only to give it back up. And if you notice late in the day what happened, after the longs gave it up and they started puking out their inventory, who else jumped in here in L&M, especially once we got below the weekly low, which is an outside week down? Shorts. Shorts started pushing again. Clearly what happened yesterday. Okay, did they get much for their efforts? Remember, we had a really nice buy tail. Guess what? Never even got into it. And now look where we are this morning. Right? NQ held a very small set of single prints, so they go out of double distribution day. And even Righty, which gave up a lot yesterday and has nothing to lean on, is back up into the meat of their profile. So again, just shows you how the emotional aspect of short-term traders behave, and then all of a sudden prices totally away from where they were pushing the next morning. The main goal right now for bulls is to take out a daily high. If you take out a daily high, that's the first baby step that would put the daily back into balance. Right now, we're down on all three time frames in the S&P. NQ is still balanced on the weekly. They slightly stretched it yesterday. So they're in better shape in that vein. IWM and Righty, on the other hand, are getting pretty close to that 18-month balance low. Balance rules are going to come into effect there. It doesn't have to get totally at that level. It could come within a couple of bucks, considering the balance is about $38, $39. So we're going to see if buyers show up again like they have over the past 18 months, and then we start rotating back to the other side of balance. That all remains to be seen. We have earnings tonight after the close from Google and Microsoft, I believe. So don't forget, we had a 9-wide point of control, which was going to be an upside destination. If we open above it, it becomes a downside if we don't just take it off our sheet. As far as the game plan, well, again, it remains to be seen where the overnight high is, if it's something that you could use to front run. That's a possibility. I said because there's not much to lean on, if we open up inside of yesterday's range, to expect a lot of chop. I still think that's true. Again, we still have 75, 80 minutes to go prior to the open, so a lot can happen. But if we do open up inside, I would expect some chop. Then we'll see. The most important thing, will we be able to take out a daily high to go back to balance on the daily? Or are we going to start attacking below last week's low again for the outside week down? So, those are the two big questions that need to be answered this morning. And then on the chart, I'm just going to show you the daily because nothing could change in the other ones until the daily changes. We close below the 200-day moving average. And like I said yesterday, that is not a big factor to me. It just isn't right now. More importantly is to take out a daily high. I mean, we're up over 0.6% right now. So, but keep that in context, right? When it's inside of value, inside of yesterday's range right now. So even though the buyers might have the indices in their favor come 9:30, it's not going to be as powerful as if we're above yesterday's high. So the first step for bulls is to take out yesterday's high and come into at least a 3-day balance. Good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.